Welcome back to Themed Journals. My name is April. Okay, so we're back and we're working on the signatures again. We got all the insides sorted out, and now we just have to make sure that everything looks nice. Okay, I like that immensely. So, I ran into a problem. Yeah, can you believe? I know it's hard to believe, right? Okay, so what I need to do is let's see. This was my experimental one, so this can turn into my paper. All right. Okay, so I am going to cut this down a little bit. So I'm going to use the bottom seam here, and then I'm going to mark this one up here. All right. We have experimental paper, and then you can use it for something else. All right. So I'm making a template for my, yeah, okay, hang on. I thought I was going to make a template anyway. All right, now. Oh, did I knock you guys over? I don't think so. Hopefully I didn't anyway. All right. What we're going to do here. All right. And since it didn't go through all the way, we'll just give it a little snip here at the bottom. All right. Now, I got a template at least. Okay, let's see how this fits into the spine. All right. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to fold this in half so we can get our halfway mark. And then we're going to fold it one more time, get our top and bottom marks. All right, see how that didn't want to fold right? Okay, let's turn this. This side's going to be a little wonky, I see. All right, let's see how that looks. So we'll have one here, here, and here. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this 8.5 by 11 template. Okay, and then I'm going to keep it so I don't have to keep on making these. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to get my crocodile out and punch these holes in. Okay, now we got the 3 holes. And oops, hopefully that didn't ruin the paper. No, it didn't. Okay, so this is the one that the center one is cut or creased the most. Okay, so what I want to do is put my circles, make sure the top is straight. All right, so we're going to put one here, and one here. Okay, all right. Now we're going to put this template aside. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to let's see here. Okay, now we're going to get our handy dandy paper clips out. All right. I only need 2 per book now. Oh, come on, go in. Okay. Now what we're going to do is just put this back to the side and get this back out. Ugh. Now we want to position this in the center. I have enough, you know, nice space at the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to eyeball that. All right. And we'll get our big bite back. All right. There's one. Okay, I'm going to have to get my template back out and redo this. All right, let me see. Well, there they are. I can't see them with spit. All right, hang on. And now I should be able to see them with this gold. Yeah, okay, I can see them this time. Oh, isn't that fun? I just put a bunch of ink where it should not be. All right, let's see if I can get this out real quick and see if I can't get this up. All right, excellent. Okay, now I had an issue when I was preparing for this. These are so small, these holes that were in these original stone hearts, that I'm having a hard time finding a needle that would go through. The only thing that will go through is a beading needle because the top is just too big. So I've gotten my, I'm using embroidery thread this time. So we're going to see if this works. All right. No. Oh, that's the reason. Hang on, guys. I'm getting ahead of myself just a wee bit. I didn't punch holes in the paper. I just put dots on them. No wonder I can't get my beading needle through. That would have never worked in a million years. Okay, so let's... Ugh. All right. All right. Okay. Now, we'll try this again. It's It's been a while since I've done this, and I usually don't use embroidery floss because I don't trust it. But I'm going to have to this time, I'm afraid. Okay, so what we need to do is, oh, you know what? It might make it easier. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I've got to get a few things out of my drawer, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to experiment with the silent setter here. I've never tried eyelets in my spine before. I've seen other people do it, so this will be a grand experiment. I'm very excited about this. Okay, so I need my handy dandy rubber mallet. Now I only have 3 gold ones because I ran out of the other ones, so I'm going to put the 3 gold ones in the first one and then use the other ones for the other ones. Yep, okay, hang on. So if you don't have a silent setter, you can go onto eBay and buy them for about 20 bucks. Maybe a little bit more since shipping, the post office is going up. All right, hold your ears. Okay, let's give it one more bang. I think that'll do. All right. Okay. That looks very nice. Let's see how it... Oh, Yeah, I see that problem. All right. Well, I'm committed at least on this one. And we can always change our minds on the other ones. Yep. There. All right. Okay. Oh, now my ears are really ringing. Okay, let's see what that looks like. All right, well, let's give this a shot. See what happens. Could be a big fat disaster experiment, but hey, that's what experiments are for. And then instead of keeping the journal I was going to keep, I will keep this one. All right, let's see here. Okay, oh, hang on. I've got to go get my beads. I'll be right back. Okay, I really hate my machine, my camera, and of course I'm the worst videographer on YouTube. I mean, the worst. And I've been instead of pausing my camera, I've been turning it off. So now I'll have 3 different segments stringed together to make my video. I have to edit it this time. Ugh, I'm so pissed off at myself. All right, so let's get our... All right. Okay, we're going to leave about that much in so I don't accidentally pull it through. All right, let's see. All right. I'm going to pull this. All right. All right. Ugh. All right. All right, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, not quite halfway, 6, 7, 8, 1 more. We'll go with 9, and then let's see what, oh, where is it? All right. All right, let's see. Let's get this through the... Oh no, did you just see what happened? Oh, yeah. Okay, the embroidery floss is too light to pull through. All right. I don't even think that makes sense. All right. I don't know. Okay, this isn't going to work. I'm so pissed off. Heck. Now I can't even get my floss through the eye of my needle. And of course I got this big honking thing on, and that doesn't help either, because every time I touch it to something, it hurts. Don't get me started. Between the aggro with the filming today and this, I should have experimented offline before I started this video. That's what I should have done. And maybe just shown you the end results once all the aggro had passed. All right, let's see if I can get this through. Nope. I can't use it. The extra length on that is just too much for the poor little beading needle. Now you're asking me, why am I not just switching to regular floss thread and okay. This is a bad idea. I'm so mad. Ugh. Okay. yeah, you know when I start cursing and swearing, that's just it. All right. All right, let's try this a different way. 1, 2, 3, not 4, April. 1, 2, 3, and then I want to have some a little bit coming down. Okay. All right. All right. We'll just do this the way we regularly do then, with a big fat needle and no aggro. All right, see how big that eye is? Yeah. Gets the thread through no problem. All right, see how easy peasy that was? Ugh, so irritating to the max. All right, there you have it. I'll have to pull really hard on this one, I think. And then okay, let's just make sure that that's gonna stay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this one here and then have the dangly string for later. Okay, now what we can do, and I'll show you the complete process so that when I go offline to do the rest of this, you'll know what I've been doing. Okay, so we got these little pocket things. Now, this is non-directional, or this is directional, but we're not going to use it as directional. Okay, so this is going to be the up and down part. Okay, now. Okay, we're going to do one portion of this and then we'll do the other side, where I'm not going to glue these both at the same time. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, now the key on this is to make sure that your dangly string is straight down that seam and this little part is tucked in, so that when you put this down, it's directly in the center and it's not off kilter. It's the best way to describe that. See how that's sticking up? Yeah, you don't want that. All right. So I'm going to put a stream of glue there in the seam, and then I'm going to go like this. All right. Then I'm going to make sure that that's, again, in the center, and there's no glue anywhere on the page because you don't want it to stick. And I, of course, have it on the side of my finger, so I'm getting it everywhere. Don't be like me. All right. That's why I keep my handy dandy glue thing together, because, wow. All right. Now, that center is done. And let's put on the all right. Okay, there you have it. Now I think I'm going to have to put this under a book so it gets used to being, so it doesn't go like that. Of course, I've left a lot of space in here so the owner can put a bunch of, you know, keepsakes in and whatnot. So, and then we'll bead this together. Okay, so question is do I like this or not? All right, I have to think on this. All right, I am going to put a little bit of red on the back on the paper. There. There. Okay. Okay, I'm liking this. Now, I also, look what I found. I knew I had stickers. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the, I'll put this in and one of these in. And of course, do my fingers want to work? Oh, that would be an absolute no, because it just wants to irritate me. See that? It doesn't want to lay flat. Drive me crazy. All right. All right. I don't know if you saw what I did, but I had a burble on my glue, so I went and put it on my finger so I could get this down. This is why you need to constantly touch your items, because you don't know what's going to come flying up and what's not going to come flying up. That's why you need to do a final walkthrough if you're selling your stuff so that it doesn't come apart for your clients. And of course, it's burbling down the side. Okay. This is the front April. Now this isn't good if I can't get this in. Okay, this is what I had to do for one of my other ones. All right, let's see if that works. Well, all right, where's my bone folder? Don't have any clue where my bone folder is, man. That's what I'm using. Oh, here's a bone folder, not the one I like to use, but it'll be good enough. Ugh. You can see how thick the glue is on this side. That's why I need a thinner. The only other thin glue I have is this, and it'll come out, but it's water-based. That's why I said I needed a thinner nozzle for my All right, there you go. Finally. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. I just set my silent setter to the floor. I hope I didn't damage it. Ugh, that'd just be the coffee on my day. Okay. Now we've got the proper thickness in there. Okay, guys, this is what I'm going to be doing behind the scenes, cursing and swearing and carrying on, and I'll be back and we'll do the beading together, at least on 1 or 2 of them, and then this project will be over, and I've got another project to start after this. All right. Oh yeah, hang on. Let me see something real quick. All right, see these? These are stickers, obviously. And so, you know, I'm going to put a sticker or 2 in here. It says this way on this sticker. So guess what? We're going to stick that up there. And then, just to be funny, we're going to put this sticker. It says, go back. And we're going to put this in the center in the back. There we go. All right. I have a warped sense of humor. What can I say? Okay, thank you for joining me on today's theme journal journey. Please like, share, subscribe to this video or this channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when the next theme journal journey is going to be beginning. And please like this video, and I'll talk to you all in the next theme journal journey. Bye.